how can we live on Mars if even tardigrades are going to have trouble? Because tardigrades are known as pretty indestructible creatures. They can live in the most extreme environments in the world. They can live in the vacuum of space. They can live in high pressures, high radiation, low temperature, low oxygen, exist for years without food or water. But there was a study that was done that actually showed that tardigrades would have trouble on the Mars surface. And it's not because of the typical chemicals we talk about, like iron oxide, which makes the entire surface red. Instead, it is something called perchlorates. And perchlorates themselves are kind of dangerous, but they get especially dangerous when they are hit with UV radiation. Because then when they are hit with UV radiation, they become bactericidal, that they start killing bacteria. And so for the tardigrades, there was a study done in 2025 where researchers were really curious, what would the tardigrades do? Would they be able to survive it? So they put 2 different species of tardigrades on Mars regolith, which is basically simulated soil of Mars. And what they found, with the perchlorates, is that one of the species of tardigrades actually died in 2 days. It only took 2 days for the entire species to die. And the second species, after about 4 days, it was entirely wiped out. So it's absolutely insane that tardigrades who are able to exist in these extreme environments can exist on the surface of Mars. And to test to make sure that it was the perchlorates and not something else, they washed the Mars dust, and what it showed is that then the tardigrades actually did better, and they're able to wash it off because perchlorates are salts, and salts are soluble in water. So if we want to live on Mars, what we would have to do is figure out a way to get rid of these perchlorates. If we want to terraform it into something like this, of this beautiful nature, what we'd have to do is either 1, get rid of perchlorates entirely on the surface, which I don't know how we would do because I don't think we'd be able to wash off all the dust on the surface, or 2, we'd have to bring up our own soil instead of using the Mars soil, or 3, we have to live in domes. We're not going to be able to terraform the entire planet. And those are basically our options with this perchlorate, unless there's somehow we are able to destroy it or able to work around it. But would kill us, crops, plants, everything else. It would be incredibly dangerous because it kills bacteria that fast. So it really does just show that if we do try to live on Mars, there is a lot that we need to work through.